20 years ago, hijacked planes crashed into the World Trade Center towers, killing thousands of people and crippling communication systems.
During the 9/11, it was the BlackBerry network that stayed up and running and allowed first responders to stay connected, even though a lot of the police radios were down. Clearly, telecom was down. And of course, in the years since, that BlackBerry network has become obsolete, it's been removed, and we no longer have it. And we are even more dependent on the network now than we were then.
Despite an estimated 46 billion connected devices worldwide, some experts believe today's technology leaves us more susceptible to terrorism. In 2019 in New Zealand, a gunman live-streamed a massacre where he killed 51 people at 2 mosques. Just last month, a man parked near the U.S. Capitol threatened to set off explosives shortly after delivering a live-streamed tirade on social media.
So much recruitment and false information is spreading so rapidly without mitigation, so that we have the rise of domestic terrorists. I think we should hold the social networking companies culpable for the spread, since they're making money off the spread of this information.
A new study on Facebook behavior found that news publishers known for putting out misinformation got 6 times the amount of likes, shares, and interactions than trustworthy news sources.
And the 6 times is scary when you talk about, and if I am sitting there as a business person, away in a kind of a ethical or responsibility, and I say this is gonna give me 6 times what this is gonna give me, which one I'm gonna go with?
As a Muslim American, Banafa says after 9/11, he's faced increased screenings at airports, an example of the kind of stereotyping that could be amplified.
We know what happened after 9/11. It's people who have nothing to do with that when they got killed because of that. Discrimination spread all over the place. Can you imagine now when you have TikTok, when you have Snapchat, which will say that's the group, that's the name. If somebody, their name is given by mistake, the life of that person is gone, because you start in the virtual world, you end up in the physical world, and that's where the harm gonna happen.
During a future terrorist attack, if those terrorists seized the dialectic and started telling people to go places that were less safe, then you're going to have issues with people going to the wrong location, maybe assuming the wrong people are to blame for the attack and responding in kind, or doing something else that would create greater damage.
The spread of misinformation has some protection under the U.S.'s Communications Decency Act, which prevents social media companies from being held liable for what others post. Congressional lawmakers are looking to revise that act, though drawing a line between freedom of expression and responsibility is producing plenty of heated debates without a resolution so far. Mark New, CGTN, San Francisco.